Welcome to the Trans Am Round 1 Daytona League. Shout out to Jester for putting this together. We've got our Red Bull. We've cracked open the Blue Ice microphone. Let's do a bit of a recap. We're not going to recap the whole bloody race because it took too long. Well, it wasn't that long really. But away we go. McPlayer grabbed the pole. Artsy in second. Chev in third in the Trans Am. Nice psychedelic livery there. Bouncing along. E-Bulk in the Trans Am as well. And these guys are setting a cracking pace now into the Slapper group. We've got Timmy in the Trans Am, Jest and Sparrow, both in the Mark 1, working together. Timmy's dropped off a little bit there. And we've got Ash in the Camaro, which I didn't think would do very well, but watch out. Watch out, Slapper 1 and 2 up the back. And Heafy, he's just playing around, I reckon, in the GT40 as well. And off he goes. Full noise, probably, wanging along. He's eased off a little bit. So 125 laps. the plan for Jokin and I up the inside. Nice move there. Look at that. Get out of the way. Coming through and off he goes. So the first stint, Jokin and I were aiming for 30 laps at least. So a lot of coasting, a lot of swapping positions to balance out the fuel. Same sort of strat that Jest and Sparrow were doing. But lap 4 and not much excitement. We are just cruising along and probably talking a lot of dribble. Is Don is good, the livery. Nicely slapped together. We had some livery problems, Jokin and I, in the VR. So I have had some VR tracking issues before in certain cars, most of the old ones. And it wasn't until doing this lobby race all week that I figured out it's dependent on some liveries you download or create. And the wheel will just lock and not turn. But we kind of figured it out. It is random. So P6 Sparrow wanging along, giving little Timmy a bit of a tap there. Get rid of those flashy flashies, Timmy. Get rid of the flashy flashies. And nice, mean looking livery there. So E-Bulk, Chev, Artsy and Player, they are burning rubber. That looks like stock suspension to me. That's all you need. And Artsy in second. And the Trans Am holds up well up the front. And the GT40 is just OP. But McPlayer, he's cruising along. Interesting to see what strat Player is going to go for. An early pit stop for Heafy. New tyres. And probably just going to go flat out again. But lap 21, Artsy and Chev working together a little bit there. They're both into the pits. And E-Bulk hunting down the red GT40. Player's probably got another 2 laps or a lap in him. And the Slapper group still plodding along, setting a cracking pace of 3:20 compared to 3:30 plus up the front. But all would be on fuel map 6. Most of us swapping between here and there. And Ash is the dark horse of this race, I reckon. He's cruising along very nicely. So large Sparrow and just in, going for a short pit stop, and we are still plodding along, going for the long one. And Heafy around the outside to take the lead. And lap 24, P2 and 3. Oh, Jokin and I, we've got this. It's about now we're just thinking, we're going to win this. Living our little fantasy. P1 and 2 now, definitely winning. but we are gonna be entering the pits for our number one stop. And we just kept going around in circles. Lap 41 now. And which side are we going on? You're alright, you go left and I'll go right. And McPlayer holds his line in the middle and continues on as we unlap ourselves from the leader. That's it. Tap away. Tap it in. Lots of docking and tapping going on. But we are fuel map 6. There was no changing. And this stint, we are now just keeping it flat to the floor. And E-Bulk setting in behind the player. And not even halfway. And Heafy, he is wanging along, almost out of juice again. And the Mark 1 crew working together well. Ash holding on with these two fellas. He is doing very well in the Camaro. The Camaro is known for having a very shit fuel consumption, but I think Ash has done something to make it drivable on the fuel. So it's, yeah, Jess Sparrow and Ash pretty much together. Ash just sitting behind, saving as much as he can. And Artsy is on the move. Off to unlap himself, and it won't take him long to catch up. So into the pits again, we got to 59 and rinse and repeat. Fill her up. That bloke doesn't look too impressed. He's just standing there up the front looking up at the sky. And Artsy in the lead now. E-Bulk docking away. Tapping away. So 340 up the front. The boss just can't do that in P1 with the nerf. So the slip is, the catch up is set to weak. And after some trial and error, and as you'll see by the end of the race, the settings just to played around with were spot on. McPlayer hunting them down. Heafy as well in the GT40. And more Trans Ams. More Trans Ams. Trans Ams everywhere. So I would like to apologise, Jester, for begging you to let the Trans Am be a part of this series. Only for me to not drive it. We do like the Trans Am, but we just found that once the tyres went, it was sketchy. Too much oversteer and the arse end sliding out. We haven't got time for setups like these other pros. We just put on the stock. We're running no suspension on these. And the boss is solid. So tapping away. Just going around in circles. Doing some calculations in our non-calculation brains. Seeing if we could mix things up a bit. But for now, it's just tap away. Go around in a circle. Unlap yourself. And get to the pits, fill up, and do it again. Artsy into the pits, Chevy into the pits, and we are just unlapping ourselves. So it is a little bit different in VR. We do not get the split times or the table, of course. So there were a few times where we were overtaken and we didn't know whether it was for position or not, but we soon realised that it wasn't. That little blue flag doesn't really pop up much on Daytona for some reason. But we get to lap 79. We've got 2 more stops in us. As we do the switcheroony to balance out the fuel consumption in both cars. And the night time has come. That means that sparks are going to be flying everywhere. And Heafy again is just pumping out the laps. Artsy and E-Bulk now together, working well. Nice consistent pace there. Chevy's opened her up, 350. And the pleb crew up the back. Just a Sparrow. Timmy's in there. Get in there, Timmy. And Ash as well. Like I said, watch out for Ash. Giving Timmy a nice little bump there. Keep the speed up. And McPlayer unlapping himself, looking a bit wonky there. He's got some front damage and wheel damage. What has happened here? Let's wind it back. Heapy's come off. Ooh, a little bit of a scrape. Sparks there. McPlayer held onto it well. Lucky to survive. So 86 into the pits. A few of us in the pits here. And Heafy out in front. Artsy, Sparrow and Jest. We're getting to the pointy end now. Nice livery there, Jest. Captain Sparrow, he is wanging along, leading the pack, this group. Ooh, shout out to delicious Red Bull. A few little tappies there. Careful, fellas, careful. And Jokin and myself are coming out of the pits now. So here it is. The last pit stop. We're going to fill it all the way up. And we are going full beans. Fuel map 1. don't lift. Well, I'm sure we lived in a few spots, but we are just going to go wanging. We did calculations in our non-mathematical brains, and we got to where we wanted to get to, lap 112. So the pit stops are pretty much over. Alright, let's get cracking. We've got a few laps to catch up. And away we go. Just got to get that boss warmed up. A few tappies. Oh, a little bit of a glitch there. Another tappy, 370. We had a big tap the other night in a lobby, and we broke the speedo with a 400 kilometre an hour. So we should be able to wind them up and catch up pretty easy. But it is go time. It's time to get to what we all wanted to come here and see. Only a few to go. It's Heafy, Timmy, Chev. Heafy's got a hefty lead. Tyres are toast though. Not that it really matters in the GT40, but it'll slow him down a little bit. So Timmy leading the pack. Chevy, Jester, Sparrow, Ash, and we've caught onto the back of Player. Tow us along, buddy. We know we're not going to get past you. But Player, well played. Let's go the outside. High line is good. Ash, g'day buddy. How you going, mate? Oh, look at that. Sparks everywhere. E-Bolt pulls out. Now we're tapping him. Let's go, son. Joking. Oh, that was close. A little bit of swaying in there. Ash is still just hanging back. He's saving. He is saving the fuel. The boys are doing a little bit of saving. We are just going full beans, trying to get past. As soon as the boss gets into the middle of the pack, the speed just drops off. And Artsy is wanging from the back. He has got some serious pace going on. Ash, the sleeper, he's got it figured out. He's staying out of trouble. Doesn't know which side to pick though. Do I go inside, outside? Ash, you should have just come up behind us, mate. Come up behind. Go the outside, Ash. Sparks are flying. And we are still committed to the outside. Tap away, joking. No mercy. Jester, inside line. Here we go. A little bit of a tap. There it is. But then Jester's going to get a tap from Sparrow. Sparrow keeping it low. Timmy's gone. Timmy's cooked it. I think there was a big shout when we were driving. And we've crept in front. Joking, he's stuck to the high line. He gets it down. Only a few to go. What is going to happen? Well, we know what's going to happen. Shit's just going to go down. We wanted the high line. We pulled out. We pulled it out. Joking sneaks under. And here we go. It's getting hot and toasty. Chevy E-Bulk. And back to the outside. Alright, don't lift. Just push him. Just push him. Hold on. We were committed now. If something was going to happen, it would have been funny. Beefy and McPlayer has caught up. Ooh, a little bit of a swerve there. Player gets through. He's got marshmallow tyres as well, but he has got it wanging. Here we go. It's survival time. Just tap him. Just tap him. Artsy's dead in the background. Just tap. Hold the inside. Still got a bit of pace here. 360. We're doing alright. E-Bulk is tucked in behind. We knew it was going to be hard. Timmy is bringing up the rear. Artsy's getting reset and all crazy shit's going on. E-Bulk out of line. He's going to have to tuck back in. It is the final lapski. And there's been a bit of a tap. Not too much. We just hold the line. And shit is going on everywhere. Oh, funny in VR. Oh, I was just holding on. Trying to keep the car straight. I thought we kept the car pretty straight and all this shit happened around us. And now it's just a final tap. Come on. Here comes Ash and Sparrow. And we're going to tap Jokin. Oh, let's go back a bit, but let's go back. What happened here with Artsy? Oh, almost into Sparrow. He's avoided well, but I think that line's a little bit slippy. But now we're just going to do some burnouts. Tyres are cooked. They're flashing. Rear damage, wheel damage, damage everywhere. The dreaded reset, and with that little concave there, we're just going to slide. Oh, we're just reversing into the leaders. Oh, oh, funny Artsy. You're lucky, mate. You're lucky. And Timmy just cooked it too much. It's that flashy shit, mate. Look at it. Doesn't open. They don't know which one. All the flashies don't know which one should be activated. Here we go. Let's look at this slap a mess here. We had Chevy behind us. There was a little glitch tap or something. There wasn't anything in it. We hold it pretty straight there. Sparrow on the inside gets through. And this is on board with just E-Bulk's got nowhere to go. A little bit of a tap there. Good avoidance there though, Jest. Jest is along for the ride. And a reset. A race over. So E-Bulk in Chev. Yeah, kind of looking for where to go. Hit the wall. Slippy. And bad luck again for you as well. The player is going to win. Well done. Heafy coming in second. And the Slapper bunch, Chevy third, Jokin gets fourth. We tap him along. Ash as well. Well done. And Timmy, Jest, and E-Bulk got the bad end of the stick, unfortunately. But good fun. Well done. 125 laps in the bag. Round 2 is Interlagos, which we are crapola at. So we will see you then. Be good.